Hello,
Maliwanag.
Doc Brian.
Hi, MJ. Alisin ko muna ang aking mahiwagang eyeglasses. Kunwari, nasa dagat tayo ngayon. Ayan, good day all teachers of the world.
Good
Hey!
afternoon, everyone.
Yes, it's our last episode for the Teachers Month and finally Friday. Usapang
Yes.
commitment pa rin tayo but today our focus is on role models. Dahil
Wow.
para maging isang role model, kailangan mo to have commitment in role modeling. Diba, Miss MJ? Hindi
Oo.
pwedeng role model ka lang for one day or a few hours. So usapang role model tayo for finally Fridays Season 1 ender. So biro nyo, no? Patapos na tayo sa Season 1. Dati ang worry namin ay kung mairaraos namin ang isang episode. But thanks to everyone, we were able to serve you 13 episodes for Season 1. Ipagdarasal namin na maging maayos din ang episode 13 today para move on na tayo sa Season 2. Shout out to Doc A who is attending to family concerns.
Hi, Doc A.
Hi, shout out to you. Ingat ka dyan, and this episode is for you and your husband, Leo. So joining me, of course, surprise kayo, di ba? Oh, di ba? Oh, talsik tayong lahat. Talsik tayong lahat. So joining me in Doc A's place is also a role model, Professor MJ Valeriano or Miss Emmy, Head of the Student Affairs Office. Hi!
Hello, Doc Brian. Hello sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Ngayong Biyernes, huling Biyernes ng buwan, sir.
Oo nga. Kanina nga iniisip.
Alam mo, sir, parang big word yung commitment. Sobrang hirap ng commitment.
Correct.
And when we are talking about role models, and well, isa sa mga role models natin sa buhay ay ang mga teachers. And
Correct.
this month, we celebrate actually the World Teachers Month. And teachers are our role models. And if not for our teachers, wala tayo dito, Doc Brian. Most likely,
Correct.
wala tayo dito. And kapag role model ang pinag-uusapan, he or she must be role model through and through. So,
Correct.
tuloy-tuloy ang pagtuturo, tuloy-tuloy ang pagmo-model, model in such a way na you have your life shows what you teach, right?
Correct.
So, sabi nga ni Nicolo, mahirap, pero sabi naman ni Chef Abby, masarap. So hindi to tungkol dun sa complementary pairing ng food, no, but this is about our mission. Our mission here in the Polinian Edge 365. And learning can truly be enjoyable. No, parang finally Friday lang ang peg, sir.
Oo, walang ka-effort. So tama. Ang tawag natin dyan, education and entertainment, edutainment. But more than information, we hope we have and continue to contribute to your weekly harvest of happy hormones like dopamine, endorphin, oxytocin, and serotonin, ng ating mga viewers, no? Pampasaya, di ba? So, shout out to Miss Mijares. I hope you're watching us.
Yeah.
Oo, nagulat ako. Sabi ko nga, tumambling ako bigla sa ating, sa ating co-host ng kanyang Get Up Today. May kwento yan, alam ko. Kwentuhan mo naman kami, Miss Emmy.
Ikukwento ko na ba?
Oo, kwento mo na.
Kagabi, when we were having our meeting, iniisip ko na kung sino yung role model na gusto kong i-portray ngayong afternoon. No? It originally si Evita Peron. Kilala mo ba si Evita Peron?
Oo naman.
Nahiya ako, kakanta pa naman sana ako, kaya lang wala kasi ako makitang appropriate headdress para kay Evita Peron. Pero nagbago din ang isip ko kasi tamang-tama, malapit na ang All Saints Day. Diba? So, perfect na ipakilala yung mga saints as our role models. And can you guess sino tong saint na ina-idolize ko? Ito, ano to?
Alam ko, pang Santo Papa yan eh.
Correct! So, tama. Miter, correct ka dyan, Doc Brian. So,
diba?
kung mahulaan mo kaya sinong Santo Papa tong gusto kong i-portray ngayong afternoon?
Ay ako, I'll be honest, hindi ko alam. Sirit!
He is the patron saint of World Youth Day. Okay.
Pope John Paul!
Yes! Very good ka dyan, Pope John Paul II. Okay. At sinelebrate natin actually yung feast day niya din this October. So, I like St. John Paul II kasi patron nga siya ng mga kabataan. And guest natin ngayon, Doc Brian, mga kabataang leaders, right?
Oo, tama.
Yeah.
Kabataan
Ayan,
leader, Napolinian. Ayan.
Correct.
Na hindi lang leader sa kanilang kanya-kanyang klase, kundi sa buong university at sa community din nila. Diba?
Yes. Yes,
Ayan.
tama ka dyan, Doc Brian. Sige, Doc Brian, sino bang mga role model na teachers mo? Naalala mo pa ba yung mga teachers mo?
Ay, oo, marami. Very dear sa akin ng mga teachers. Sa grade school, ang grade school ko ay Sacred Heart Academy of Novaliches. Sa malayong isla ng Novaliches ako nang galing. So to my teachers also in high school, sa Quezon City Science High School, may special mention ako. Ito yung mga very close to my heart. Si Mrs. Mayo, si Mrs. Bongon, si Mrs. Panis. Ito yung mga nagturo sa akin how important communication is. Yan. Those who introduced me to that field where I earned my PhD, no? Nagmarka yung kayong tunay sa buhay ko. To my teacher sa UP College of Fine Arts, ito yung mga, alam mo yung mga teacher ko sa Fine Arts, mga tahimik lang yon. Bibigyan ka lang ng assignment, gawin mo, ipasa mo, smile tayo, ganun sila, tahimik. Pero, pero nag-iba yung image ko ng mga teacher dahil sa kanila. Sila yung tipo ng wind beneath my wings. Hindi mo nakikita pero alam mo nandyan sila lagi. Yan sila, Sir Totet Desu, si Sir Mel, si Miss Mitzi, mga role models ko yan sa pagiging mababait, humble, chill, down to earth, at uber creative. And to my MA teachers in the UP College of Mass Comm, special mention ko, meron akong teacher, nanay ko siya. Ang tawag ko sa kanya nanay. So si Dr. Paz Diaz, who showed me the ideal way of teaching, kalma lang, friendly, caring, ganyan, and thoughtful. So Nanay Paz, I love you. And to my PhD dissertation advisor, to Dr. Grace Alfonso, hindi man kita naging course teacher, you believed in my work, nevertheless, and that made my mom the happiest parent in the world. Idol ko kayong lahat. So I never imagined becoming a teacher, but because of all of you, I realized I could be one when I needed to be one. And I am still here. So your turn, Miss Emmy.
Alam mo ba, Doc Brian, na habang nagre-recall ka ng mga teachers mo, naalala ko din kung paano naging kind yung mga teachers ko sa akin. Kaya, di ba naaalala natin ang pangalan nila kapag sobrang bait din nila sa atin? Aside sa mga naging terror teachers natin, mas cute din yung mga teachers na tumatak talaga sa puso kasi mga naging nanay natin.
Correct.
I remember my grade school teacher, Miss De La Peña, Miss Viray. When I was in college, I still remember Prof. Salonga, Miss Resho, Father Larry, and my ever supportive MA thesis advisor. I won't forget her, Doc, kasi ito yung time na talagang ayoko nang ituloy yung thesis ko kasi sobrang daming dumating sa buhay ko nung time na yun. And she was really very consistent, telling me, you can do that. No, don't worry, I'll be here with you. I will journey with you. So, pinapalakas niya yung loob ko. Kaya natapos ko, awa ng Diyos, yung thesis ko. Na ilang taon ding natenga kasi nga talagang sobrang dami kong pinagdaanan. And true enough, no, mga teachers talaga, they serve as not only our role models, but they serve as our inspirations in life. Tama, Doc Brian?
Tama. At may share ko lang bago tayo mag-start. Alam mo, kapag bumibisita ako sa mga school, alam mo yung mga high school, grade school, yung tagal-tagal na hindi ka na nagpunta, tapos makita mo sila ulit, alam mo yung reaction na, "Oy Brian, nandito ka." Oh my God, kilala pa nila ako, di ba? After so many years. So yun yung nakakatuwa sa lahat.
At yun din, Sir Doc Brian, yun din yung nararamdaman natin kapag naaalala tayo ng mga students natin, di ba? Kapag nami-meet natin sila sa mall or somewhere, tapos Miss, estudyante niyo po ako sa ganito. Minsan nakakalimutan na natin, pero sila naaalala pa rin nila tayo.
Kaya nga nahiya ako minsan, alam mo naman, may senior moments na tayo, di ba? Parang, teka lang, at the tip of my tongue, yung pangalan niya, yung buong name. Minsan, yung nickname naalala natin, pero yung full name, medyo mahirap na, lalo na pag maraming student. No? Yeah. But anyway!
Uy, Doc Bri, bago tayo makalimot, hindi mo in-explain kung ano yung costume mo.
Ay, ako, naalala ko yun dito kasi nung bata ako, uso yung love boat. Naalala mo ba ang love boat? Hindi, at saka yung merong yung MB Doña Paz. Naalala mo yun? Oo. Tapos nagkaroon ng Titanic. So nakita ko talaga how important yung role ng kapitan ng barko is. Kasi sila yung leader na sila yung huling aalis ng barko kapag lulubog yung barko. Kaya yun yung aking napili na costume. So,
nice.
Diba? So, pareho tayong medyo kataas-taasan ng mga role model na napili natin. Hindi maabot. Pero ito pa, no? pwede pala tayo magkaroon ng bagong show online.
Oh, ano yun, sir? May
Please.
naisip ka na agad,
Give me a B. Ako yon. Give me an E. Ikaw yon, di ba?
Wow,
No, let it be.
wow, let it be. Naku, magsiselos yun si Doc Ami.
Oo,
Dapat
magagalit
lagyan
na sa
natin ng
atin.
A sa dulo. Let it be A.
Yes. So alam mo na ang title ng show kapag tayong dalawa ang host.
I agree. Sige,
Alam
Doc
niya.
Amy, you should always be here kasi kung hindi, magkakakarir ako dito.
Ayan. So alam mo ako ano?
Yes, Doc.
Ano? Let it be Friday. Pwede ka
Wow,
ba?
let it be Friday.
Yes, pwede. So let it be known that today, Let It Be Friday tayo, edition ng Finally Friday. So how did you feel after knowing na finale episode ang slot mo sa nag-iisang talk show sa St. Paul University?
Kaya nga, Doc, I
So
felt
far.
so excited. Sobrang I felt so excited kasi before, no, I've been watching and supporting this series every Friday, and when I was invited, sabi ko, nako, looking forward talaga ako dito sa time na to, and tamang-tama naman kasi yung usapan ay swak na swak din sa aking mga karanasan. So, tamang-tama, sir, chillax lang tayo ngayong Friday, papunta na tayo sa bagong month, di ba? Magno-November na. So, enjoy listening to our guests. Plus marami pang takeaway, so sobrang cool lang nito. Chill lang tayo and perfect weekender ito.
At happy. Ganyan lang tayo, no? FYI to our viewers, no? Miss Emmy is already part of the Polinian Edge family. Kasi nung nagkaroon kami ng research method certificate program, she was my co-moderator in the topic textual analysis, where we talked about hermeneutics and biblical interpretation balik sa kanyang thesis. So handa ka na ba sa ating mga paandar for today?
Handang-handa na ako, Doc. So let's get going.
Yes. So before we officially start our conversation on our topic, let's greet our October birthday celebrators. Cheng! Bigyan sila ng pasabog na walang kapantay sa mga birthday celebrators natin sa St. Paul. Yes, happy birthday to everyone.
Happy birthday sa mga celebrators ng October.
Correct. So minsan lang namin kayo mabati. So we hope that you enjoyed the month, and we're definitely always thinking of you during every episode of Finally Friday. So salamat, Cheng. Miss Emmy, how is it like being a role model to our student role models? Parang hirap ng work mo, lalo na nung mag-pandemic.
Ay nako, truth cocktail ka dyan, Doc Brian. Ika nga ni Doc Cynthia. Hello, Doc Cynthia, na-miss kita. So, mahirap talaga ang maging role models kasi you have to be a man or a woman of integrity. So, of course, our students know that we are imperfect, no? Tulad ko, I'm not a superwoman, pero I'm trying my best to really give my best, and I admit, no, also my shortcomings. So our students naman would understand na talagang may mga challenges along the way. So for me, a true role model should be the one who can witness. Sabi nga, 'di ba, the young people nowadays are more of parang they learn a lot more on the witnesses rather than mere teachers. So we really need to be witnesses rather than mere teachers. So for me, that's a good role model. Witnessing.
Tama. Alam mo, naalala ko yung isang bumati sa St. Paul na si Sir Jaime Garchitorena. Sabi niya, wala akong maalala sa mga ni-lecture, pero naalala ko kung gaano sila kabuti. Yan.
Correct.
Diba?
Maganda
So
yan.
agree ako to the max dyan kasi alam talaga ng students kung genuine ka or hindi. And leadership and role modeling starts with truthfulness and transparency and always accountability as well, no? So lalo na malapit na ang national elections, di ba?
Yes, tama yan.
Ramdam mo
Doc
na ba
Brian, are you
yan?
a registered voter?
Oh yes, sa malayong
Good.
isla ng North Caloocan. Ayan. So, at dahil dyan, meron tayong mga guests din, ng mga estudyante, di ba?
Yes.
Pwedeng i-introduce mo sa atin, Miss Emmy?
Sure, and I'm proud to be the advisor of these three beautiful people, no? The two beautiful women and a gentleman. They are our current student leaders and even leaders in their own community. So ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Miss Jasmine Calao, the SSC President for this school year 2021, Miss Angelina De Vera, the secretary, sabi niya sexy-tary daw siya for school year 2021, and our former SSC President, the ever busy Mr. Absidy Gonzalez.
Oh,
Ayan.
wow.
Hello guys!
Hi! Welcome to Finally Friday. Maipin naman
Welcome.
natin ang kanilang mga faces para
Oh, yan.
makilala.
Mag-on na sila ng camera. Ayan.
Yes! Ang gwagwapo at ang gaganda.
Fresh na fresh!
Correct!
Hello po.
Tama, mga sexy
Hello
din
po.
yung mga yan. How are you?
Okay naman po.
Okay naman. Hindi naman kayo na-pressure at biglaan na naging part kayo ng Finally Friday. Kumusta ka, Absidy? Si Absidy, naalala ko yan kasi yung name niya, very memorable eh. Kumusta ka, Absidy?
Okay naman po. Ito kahit biglaan and I'm excited to be part of this Polinian Edge since dati nanonood lang ako and now I'm invited as one of sharers po.
Yes. At sabi ko nga kahapon, di ba, sa meeting natin, more to come at kayo naman ang merong space, no, sa Finally Friday later on. So bigatin, no, wag nating kalimutan ang technical staff natin na si Cheng and Mika are also student leaders, no. Wala lang si Mika today kasi meron siyang health concern. Pero hanggang ngayon, leader sila kasi after nila mag-graduate, nag-grad school kaagad sila and they're helping us out, no? So, hi Cheng! Appear ka naman sa camera.
Hi, Cheng!
Hi po.
How are you, Cheng?
Medyo busy po, pero okay lang po. Na-enjoy ko naman po yung pagiging tech team po dito sa Finally Friday, of course.
Yes, and we're saying hi to Mika as well. And of
Yes.
course, we have a returning guest, no? Si Gail Paes, who also was the president of ESIM. So,
Yes.
Gail, are you
Hi,
here?
Gail!
Pakita ka naman.
Hello po.
Hi, Gail.
Hello po.
Very talented yan si Gail, Doc Brian.
Correct.
Magaling din yung kumanta.
Oo, at meron niyang vlog, di ba?
Same with
Yes, po.
Same with Cheng. She also sings.
Oo, yes, mga talented yan. So, thank you for coming and accepting our invitation
Thank
to
you
join
din
us
po.
today.
It's good to be back.
Yes, ayan.
So sir, siguro before we start, let us just clarify that leaders need not be in a formal leadership position. So even volunteers are leaders in their communities. Ayan, si Absidy, bago yan naging SSC officer, leader na yan sa kanyang community. Maybe later he can tell us more about that. Readers in the mass, yan, mga nag-serve. Si Angge is part of PLA. Marami tayong mga leaders, talented people who share their gifts to the communities. We call them leaders as well. So baka akalain kasi ng audience natin, pagka-leader, dapat may official position ka
Oo.
sa isang community or sa isang organization. Di ba, Doc Brian?
Tama ka, Miss Emmy. Our parents are role models, tandaan niyo yan, in the family. So, hindi naman sila kailangang i-elect o basbasan, di ba? So, by virtue of their responsibility, role model sila, automatic yan. And not perfect, but they're trying their best all the time to set an example for their children and other family members. Yan.
Alam mo ba, Doc Brian, naalala mo ba that we had our research, we conducted the research about leadership during pandemic. Do you remember that?
Oo naman.
So, and ang ganda ng result kasi it shows that the Polinian leaders are willing to serve even during these times of pandemic. Yun nga lang, of course, there's a high risk kasi of getting infected, kaya medyo nagkaroon ng parang dilemma, but there is a desire to serve even in this time of pandemic.
Oo.
The desire to lead is there. Kaya nga ang role models natin ng mga Polinian leaders are truly authentic.
Oo, naalala ko 'yun. Yung alam mo yung the desire to lead and be a role model during the pandemic also created a lot of anxiety, 'di ba? Because
Mm-mm.
they cannot do it, 'di ba? Gusto nilang gawin pero ang hirap gawin. So that's anxiety over and above regular student anxieties, 'di ba? So
Yeah.
kaya mahalaga ang role mo, Miss Emmy, kasi you keep the fire going, no, for our student leaders. Tapos you fan the flames of role modeling in our students even during the pandemic when students are already going through a lot, no, outside of their academic challenges.
Yes. And since nandiyan na lang din naman tayo sa usapan ng role modeling, I think there is no other suitable time for the discussion, no? Especially in this time na meron tayong special guest who is the birthday celebrator for this month, our very own Vice President for Academics and Research, Dr. Mary Grace Leongson.
Hello.
Grace Lim
Hi.
Leongson is the
Hello, everyone. Hello, Brian and Emmy. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Doc.
Good afternoon. Before tayo mag-start, meron kaming video introduction for you.
Okay.
Dr. Mary Grace Lim Leongson is the Vice President for Academics and Research, Professor in the Graduate School and Undergraduate Programs, and concurrently the Graduate Program Chairperson of the College of Business and Management of St. Paul University, Manila. Before becoming the Vice President, she served as the CBM College Dean from 2018 to 2021 and HRM Program Chairperson from 2006 to 2017. Dr. Leongson received her BS in Hotel and Restaurant Management from then St. Paul College, Manila, MSBA in Hotel and Restaurant Management in Philippine Women's University, Manila in 2004, Teacher's Certificate Program Diploma in 2007, and Doctor of Business Administration, also from Philippine Women's University, Manila. She also passed the licensure examination for teacher in 2007 and finished a diploma in organization development in De La Salle College of St. Benilde in 2014. She is a PAASCO accreditor from 2007 to present and already conducted many school visits in the areas of faculty, curriculum and instruction, and laboratory. Added to her academic greatness, Dr. Leongson also enjoys performing. She truly is a wonder grace. Let us welcome the Vice President for Academics and Research, Dr. Mary Grace Lim Leongson, to Finally Friday!
Yahoo!
Na-reveal ang
Yes, hi,
edad
Doc.
ko.
Hello, Doc Grace.
Gusto mo ba
Good
yon?
afternoon. Pwede na din.
Oo, effort yan.
Thank you very
Jen.
much. Oo, na-miss ko bigla ang kantsawan.
Oo.
Oo, dun sa, sa last part. Oo,
May
sumasayaw-sayaw tayo
video pa
sa
talaga ng actual sumasayaw si Doc Grace.
Oo.
Oo,
Na-capture
pero
yun.
meron kaming cheer. Cheng, hinanda mo ba yung cheer natin?
Yes po, of course.
Oo! For Doc
Okay.
Grace.
5, 6, 7, 8. Pow, pow, Polinian. Pow, pow, power. Boom, boom, pow.
Ah,
Hey!
Doc Grace!
Talagang may cheer pa yan.
Oo, yan.
Doc
May
Grace,
tal-
okay ka
Thank
lang
you,
ba?
Cheng.
I hope you feel well kasi syempre birthday celebrant ka. So kaya pinaghandaan talaga namin tong session na to with you.
Oo naman.
Yes, tamang-tama,
Actually,
no?
Oo, I'm happy. I'm okay. I enjoyed my birthday celebration. It's every year naman my birthday is more of a Thanksgiving, no? Hindi masyado. I don't prefer yung mga bongga, no? It's more of intimate celebration with my family. Yon, and syempre hindi pwedeng mawala yung Thanksgiving. It's the gift of life. I always have that prayer, no? Especially during my birthday.
Teka lang,
Yeah.
Doc Grace.
Mm.
Alam ko sa Facebook mo, post ka ng post ng mga kung saan-saan at kung anik-anik mong napupuntahan, di ba?
Yes.
Nagbago ba yan ngayong pandemic? O
Ay,
mga
oo.
review na lang ng mga napuntahan mo sa mga
Throwback.
pictures? Throwback na lang?
Oo, kaya yung mga siguro mga parang inspirational messages, gano'n.
So,
Something that can be that can perk up our day, no? Yung something na can give us positive vibes.
oo.
Yun.
Yes. Kaya pa ba ng powers mo? Kasi si Doc Grace, ngayon siya yung bago nating VP for Academics and Research. So far, how has it been? Alam ko marami kang meetings.
Yes, oo. Well, I meet the people, no, in the team,
Oo.
kasi yun naman talaga yung pinaka priority or basic
Oo.
requirements, no. It's not more of a requirement, it's more of how I really deal with management perhaps in leading, no.
Yes.
And siguro ngayon, if I may say na I live each day at a time, siguro parang I plan, but since ang daming mga factors na nagaganap,
Yes.
ang daming mga uncontrollable factors, no.
Oo.
I always make it a point na meron akong backup plan, pero sige, no, everyday face mo siya, of course with prayer in the morning na hopefully I can get through all these things within the entire day, meet my people, no, and spare time with the team. Yun, na pagka, Doc Grace, can I talk to you? Example, wala naman akong meeting, sige, messenger, I call them or they call me, ganon.
Oo.
Kasi I believe in openness,
Yes.
no, with the team, and gusto ko yung ganun parang family lang. You can share everything and anything to me, and ganun din ako. Yon.
Oo.
And of
Wait,
course, time
Grace.
management, if I may
Oo,
add,
yes,
no?
yes.
Kasi kung walang time management, ang hirap para siyang everything is a priority. Parang siguro you have to list down, ginagawa ko ano yung pinaka-urgent.
Mahalaga.
No? Oo. Maraming beses na rin na sabay-sabay yung meetings.
Correct.
So, dati hindi natin nagagawa yan, no, during face-to-face. But now,
Correct.
with 2 or 3 gadgets, pwede na siguro. Wag lang ako
Sabay-sabay.
wag lang siguro ako magpe-preside dun sa 3 meetings. Okay na. Di ba?
Oo.
Okay lang siguro yon. Oo.
Actually, galing pa nga sa isang event yan si Doc Grace bago
Oo.
pumunta dito eh.
Grabe,
Grabe,
Doc
superwoman.
Grace.
Oo, may question si si Miss
Ay,
Emmy.
yes,
Doc
Emmy.
Grace, kasi 'di ba, you've been an administrator for quite some time, pero you still look young, talagang parang inisip ko, dati si Doc Grace akala ko talaga parang alam niyo 'yun, parang colleague lang sa college kasi talagang very youthful yung dating ni Doc Grace. Pero Doc Grace, can you tell us more about how your leadership started? I mean, your leadership role in St. Paul Manila started.
In St. Paul. Okay. I started to become an administrator way back 2006. Don't count my age, ha? Yun na yun, 2006. Ano pa lang ako noon, mga 20.
Oo, hindi na sasabihin.
Huwag na lang. Oo. Yun, siguro mga 12 years ako naging chair, no? Pero kasi that time, siguro I would say I was prepared by my boss that time, no, before the transition happened. Sabi niya, Grace, ikaw na yung next kasi I will be going somewhere, so etc. Pero to be honest, I did not really intend to be one, no, kasi when I was in the academe, or rather in the corporate, I was given the offer to teach part-time na eventually naging full-time because nung pumasok ako o na-hire ako na part-time, biglang may nag-resign na full-time. So biglang from part-time, naging full-time ako. So I had to give up my corporate stint. I just submitted my resume and I just like to teach. No, yung management side, it's really not within my plans, or I did not really intend to be one, like I said, no. Pero siguro after that, no, when it has to happen, naging chair ako ng 2006, then dire-diretso na siya. It was a learning experience for me because at a young age, if I may say, at the age of 25, no, when I became a chair, is not easy. Lalo na galing ako sa industry, bigla akong mag-chair sa academy, which is a totally different scenario, no? Ang dami ko rin masasabi ng trial and error, ang dami ko rin ng mga hits and misses. But at the end of the day, it's the learning that I treasured, and over the years, I applied it, no? And I was very lucky to have really good mentors. people who, one of them was already in heaven, but they did not give up on me, or talagang tsinaga nila, no? Ganito gagawin mo, ganyan, ganyan. Talagang tinuro nila, no? Pero siguro, that's on the management side, no? Pero leadership kasi talagang, you will learn it also by experience.
Correct.
Hindi mo siya pwedeng binasa mo sa libro, tapos you will apply it. Pwede siguro, pero yung consistency factor, baka hindi pa nandun, no? So siguro yun, no? And like I said, I will always go back to my mentors, no? Sila yung nagbigay sa akin ng chance, and sila din yung nag-guide sa akin, no? To do what I have to do. No? Yes.
Meron akong follow-up, Doc Grace. Kasi for the most part, di ba, when we talk about leadership, parang leader, skills, ganyan, competencies, hindi nakita ng ibang tao, karamihan ng hinihingi sa iyo, really pakikitungo, no, sa mga kapwa. So, yun yung gusto kong itanong, parang part of leadership and role modeling is how to deal well with your like peers and colleagues and subordinates. Paano yun na-train sa iyo?
Malaking bagay that I work in the corporate, in the marketing operations kasi ako dati. So, one of the trainings that I had in the corporate was to be pleasant, to be always accommodating, to always, smile, to always, parang yung aura mo, no? You have to have that kind of aura, positive aura. Hindi siya madali, no? Because iba-iba ang tao no? And sabi nga nila, no, in an organization, you cannot really choose who you will be working with initially, no? But it's within your control on how you will handle them and how you learn to love them. Love in the sense na accepted mo sila, you can work harmoniously with these people, and yung tipong you can agree to disagree. Yung ganong level. It's not an overnight thing. Hindi ko sinasabing, bukas ganun. It's a process. So you just have to allow yourself to undergo the process. Meet as many people as you can. Kasi yun ang pinaka magiging venue mo Doon mo matetest yung sarili mo hanggang saan mo kaya. No? Kasi if you will just box yourself in like, ito lang kami, no? Hindi mo matetest yung sarili mo kung hanggang saan ka, no? But if you will explore positively, syempre, meet more people as much as you can, ano yun makikita mo, ito yung style ko pala, ito yung weakness ko, dito ako hirap, dito ako mas gusto. Yung ganon, mas magigauge mo yung sarili mo. And may mga times na may mga tao mahirap katrabaho. Natural yan, no? May mga tao naman na ang daling katrabaho. Being flexible is another trait of being a leader. Kasi like I said, kailangan maging inclusive ka sa lahat, no? Diverse ang personalities ng mga tao, ng team mo. So, hindi mo po pwedeng sabihin, ito lang taong to ang gusto ko makatrabaho kasi sila yung gusto ko. Hindi pwede yun. No? Being professional is starting with respecting them and accepting them of who they are. And then that's the start of the next. Yun.
Doc Grace, since diba you said you started in the corporate world, tama ba? Ngayon that you are a Paulinian leader, sa palagay niyo po, saan kayo humuhugot? Ano ang pinaghuhugutan ng isang Paulinian leader like you?
Yeah, magandang tanong yan, Miss Emmy. It may be a typical answer na, no? Pero malaking bagay yung values. Kasi in the corporate, it's different, no? We don't talk about it, in short, no? In the corporate. But as a Paulinian, tumatatak sa akin na, in whatever that you do, you always make it a point na yung values mo naka-inject pa din doon, no? Mahirap, hindi siya madali, no? It's challenging, but it's possible, no? Ano yan laging parang tatapikin mo yung sarili mo, hindi pwede yan. Yung gano'n, no? Kasi nga, yun yung pinaggalingan mo So you always go back to the Paulinian values that was instilled to me during my college days, no? And I think having that kind of strong foundation really works miracles, no? Talagang minsan nadadala ko siya sa corporate dati, no? And when I went back, naging madali na sa akin na to adopt the leadership, the management responsibilities kasi meron ng foundation from the very beginning. And of course, syempre, there were a lot of factors, external factors that may be, that may be affecting, no, the process. Pero I was also lucky to have friends, no, who have the same values as I have. Kasi alam mo yun, yung tipong pag medyo nahalo ka dun sa medyo na, pwede kang madala. No?
Correct.
But I'm very lucky and I'm really blessed to have friends, my supporting group, no, who also carry the same values as I have. Malaking bagay yun. Oo.
Kaya tama yun. I agree, Doc
Diba?
Grace, kasi laying the foundation is really important. When we are anchored on values, kahit saan tayo dalhin, sabi mo nga, Doc, iba yung mundo ng corporate, no, ng corporate
Oo,
world sa
totoo.
academe, no, sa isang school.
Yes.
So ito mga kasama nating student leaders, soon they will be professionals, they will be working in
Right?
a corporate world. So kailangan madala talaga nila, no, sila ang maging
Challenge.
lead, no, sila yung
Challenge sa kanila yan.
kailangan
Oo.
mag-impluwensya kaysa sila ang mag-impluwensyahan.
Correct.
Tama ba,
Pero
Doc?
Miss Emmy and Doc Brian, dagdag ko lang, hindi naman nakakatakot sa corporate. Baka naman magkaroon ng ganong impression. Iba lang mundo. Yun lang, no? Pero meron siyang, there is something, there's a corporate flavor na nawala rin sa academe, no? So it's like getting the best of both worlds siguro.
Yeah.
Oo,
Correct.
diba?
Galing.
Diba?
Pero ngayon, meron tayong konting fun ng konti. We're engaging our students to ask questions, no? Miss Emmy.
May roleta tayo, Doc Brian.
Ay, ruleta.
Oo, may ruleta kami. May
May nagtatanong sa
paruleta
inyo, Doc
kami.
Grace.
May paruleta kayo?
Ilabas na yang ruleta na yan. At doon sa ruleta ay may pangalan ng mga students. The students na mapipili will ask a question to you.
Okay.
Yan.
Mga estudyante ko pa ba to? Pag estudyante ko, ayus-ayusin nyo, ha? Tanong nyo. Joke lang, joke
Doc
lang.
Grace, don't worry, walang personal question.
Ay, buti naman. Oo, buti naman.
Gawin na natin to. Sige, go ahead, Che.
Okay, sige.
Sino kaya ang unang mapalad na magtatanong?
Color-coded pa
Oy,
pala.
Si Gail.
Gail.
Ay, Gail pala. Si
Si
Gail.
Gail, okay.
Sige, Gail. Ask away.
Hello po. Ang tanong ko po sa inyo is, what is your secret to your longevity and how is your work-life balance, Doc Grace?
Ako, parang umpisang tanong pa lang, mahirap na.
Pang Miss
Difficult
Universe
question,
yan,
oo,
Doc
pang Miss
Grace.
Universe. Siguro yung first muna, no, yung longevity. Are you referring to the physical longevity or
Professional ba
longevity,
yan?
professional?
Oo.
Doon papasok siguro yung commitment, no? Siguro kung hindi ako committed sa ginagawa ko, maybe hindi ako umabot, no? Kasi before I teach in St. Paul, I taught in another school as part-time, no? And if you will compute the number of years, 20 years na. This is now my 21st as an academician. So imagine niyo kung hindi ko talaga gusto yung ginagawa ko.
Yes.
Siguro matagal na akong wala, no, dito sa profession na to, and I went back, or perhaps I have done something else, no. And with regards to work-life balance, I was guilty that my life was not balanced when I was a lot younger. Kasi 'di ba, nung siguro first 10 years ko. Sige, stretch mo na ng konti, 15 years. Ang haba ng stretch. Talagang medyo hindi siya ganun balanse. Kasi 'di ba, when new grad ka, aminado yan yung mga new grads. Syempre it's like rarara, no? You always like, sige lang, go. Kung pwede lang 3 jobs, 2 jobs. natural yun. Hindi niyo kasalanan yun, no? It's part of life stages, no? Na you are challenged to perform very well. Look at your career. Walang problema doon. Pero darating ka rin pala sa stage ng life mo na unti-unti mo marirealize na magbabalanse na talaga dapat, no? Pero it's easier said than done. Pero talagang dapat manggaling sa yung initiative. Like I said, no, there is 90% of your life that you can control. Only 10% something that you cannot control. So yung 90% na yun yung work-life, kasama doon yung work-life balance. Ako, I make it a point na I still spend quality time with my family and with myself. Yung tipo, manonood lang ako ng Netflix. Although yung phone ko medyo shining on the side, no? Medyo parang natitempt tingnan, pero hindi, ganda ng movie. Yung ganon, ikaw mismo ang magano sa sarili mo. And there was a time din na pag Sunday, nagwo-work pa rin ako. Pero hanggat maaari, no? Ngayon, pinipigilan ko na talaga. Hanggat maaari, no? Though, not all the time, kasi lalo na ngayon, no? Mas marami na talaga akong responsibilities. I make it a point lang, no? Halimbawa, weekend, may meetings pa din, or minsan meron pa rin mga kailangang i-rush, no? Although hindi naman yun laging ganon, no? May mga times lang talaga na dumarating yun. Babawi ako, no? Sa susunod. Ngayong weekend, ha? Nagtrabaho ako. Make sure next week, naman, me time naman, or family time naman. Ganon. There was a time na holidays I work, no? But because kailangan lalo na nung nasa corporate ako, walang holiday. Sa hotel industry, walang holiday. Walang Pasko, walang Bagong Taon, walang Holy Week. So talagang medyo yung orientation ko that time, talagang 24/7. In fact, when I shifted career, mas naginhawahan ako sa academy. May SEM break, no, kahit paano, may Christmas break. So yan, no, malaking bagay yan na nababalance. Pero ang question ko na how's your work-life balance? Yon, pag merong time na nag-work ako ng holiday na hindi talaga maiwasan, bawian ko yon. Next, magpa-spa ako. Lalo na pwede pa nun ang spa. Madalas ako magpamasahe. O kaya just watching movies. Nakakaano yan
Nakaka-relax.
Nakaka-relax siya talaga.
Thank you, Gail, ha? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gail.
Thank you po.
Next, Roleta.
Sino kaya ang next na magtatanong kay Doc Grace? Danica. Alisin niyo na yung name ni Gail at ni Danica.
Oo, baka umulit na naman. Baka ano na itanong ulit.
Danica, go!
Good afternoon, Doc Grace.
Good afternoon.
Doon po, madalas sobrang hectic ng schedule nyo. Katulad po ng sinabi nyo kanina at madami kayong trabaho. Ano po yung madalas na sabihin po ng family nyo and how do you answer them po?
Okay. Ako, I remember this. No? Pag kayo medyo dire-diretso ako mag-work, tapos biglang alam mo yun, may bubulong sa akin na sabihin, mother ko, she would always tell me, anak, kahit na hindi ka matulog ngayon, hindi mo matatapos yung work na yan. Bukas may trabaho ka pa rin bukas. Madadagdagan yan bukas. So bakit kailangan mong magpuyat? Bakit kailangan, alam mo, lagi yun ang parang bumubulong-bulong sa akin. My mother is still around, no? Pero alam mo yun, yung minsan pag may time na ako lang mag-isa, yun yung lagi pumapasok sa isip ko, yung naririnig ko yung boses niya. Sabi niya, bakit hindi ka matutulog? Para tapusin, hindi naman natatapos yan. Bukas meron pa rin. Baka mas marami pa bukas. So in short, matulog ka.
Matulog na lang.
Then time. Yon, yung ganon, no?
Galing.
Pero malaking bagay kasi din na the family understands. Pero yung pangaral nila sa'yo, hindi yung pangaral na parang pagalit or ano. I can feel their 101% support. Pero syempre, parents are always parents. They want to, they always want the best for you, no? So sasabihin nila, paalala, it's more of paalala. And then siguro sa edad ko ba namang ito, i-argue ko pa ba yun, no? Maaari nung bata tayo, bata-bata, pwede mo
Dapat.
sabihin, hindi, busy. Pero ngayon siguro, hindi na. Kasi naintindihan ko tama sila, no? And I always believe that you cannot give what you don't have. If you're not rested, if you're not physically and mentally sane, you cannot share something to your team, to your organization. So, alagaan din natin yung sarili natin. Baka tayo magkasakit. Ganun yung mga pangaral nila. Baka magkasakit ka, baka hindi ka na kumakain.
Yeah.
Diba? Imagine nyo, sa edad kong to, pinapaalalahanan pa ako ng mother ko. And and that's a very, blessing yon. Blessing sa akin yon. Kasi sabi ko, my mother is still alive. Tapos, nagbibigay siya ng mga ganung payo. For me, ano na yan, talagang mga bonus na yan sa akin.
Wow, family talaga is priceless, di ba?
Totoo.
Correct.
Totoo.
Thank you, Danica.
Thank you, Danica.
Nice question. Next.
Yes. The Ruleta.
Yan, si Angge.
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 Yes, Angge.
Hi po, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Doc Grace. So ang question ko po is of course super daming opportunities at for sure madami pong responsibilities yung dumating sa inyo ngayon. Kinutuban po ba kayo? Naaabot kayo sa ganitong responsibility and paano po kayo nagdasal kay Lord? Paspill naman po ng prayer niyo to.
Alam mo, Angge, honestly, I did not expect. Ano yan, hindi ko talaga ini-expect, no? In fact, it takes me like more than a month before I realize, totoo pala. Kasi, minsan ginagawa ko na yung responsibilities, but totoo na pala ito. And ako, isa lang prayer ko kay Lord, put me in a place where I am needed. Yun lang. Kasi ayokong gumawa ng bagay na hindi ako maging productive. Ayokong gumawa ng isang bagay na, not for me. So, he is the judge, he is he is full of wisdom. Ilagay lang niya ako. It's a very generic prayer, but I just pray na put me in a place where I'm needed and guide me to do what I have to do. Yun, with all humility. Yun.
Gusto ko yung prayer na yun, Doc. Gusto ko yun. Yung ilagay mo ako, Panginoon, sa lugar kung saan ako kailangan. Diba? It's like your mission place. Diba?
Yes,
So,
yes.
dapat magaya ko yung dasal na yan.
Kasi, Miss Emmy, if I may add, no, that was my prayer when I was crossing the cross. Yeah, when I was in the crossroad of should I stay in the corporate or should I transfer or shift to academe? Kasi it's a 360-degree decision. So sabi ko, Lord, ilagay mo ko saan ako mas kailangan. Corporate pa rin ba o academe? Mukhang alam niyo na sagot. No? So, ano yung naging sagot niya? So, yun.
Yeah.
Pwede rin yung maging dasal ng mga nagdi-discern sa relationship ko. Tama ba, Angge?
Kung saan ako kailangan? Wow.
Diba?
Vocation.
Ibigay mo ako, Lord, dun sa taong nangangailangan sa akin at kakailanganin ko din siya. Tatay.
Take it
May
from Miss
pagganon.
Emmy. Yes. Okay. Salamat, Angie. Susunod na tayo. Ang mga questions, very personal, di ba?
True.
Yan. Si
Ayan
Absi
na,
D.
si Absi D na.
Yan na, Doc Grace.
Diyos ko, si
Line
Absidi.
up, Grace. Yung tanong ko po, ano po ang zodiac sign mo to? Joke lang. Namiss lang kita.
Sasagutin ko.
Namiss lang mo kita. So ito po. Doc Grace, alam naman natin na hindi ka na lang po basta leader sa CBN ngayon. Sa buong university ka na po responsible. So, what adjustments did you make po?
Parang nahirapan ako. Well, the work has expanded kasi nga, di ba, from the college level, or college division, college area, no, naging academics na, talagang very challenging siya, no. But ako, I meet my people. Yun ang una kong ginawa, no? Kinakausap ko yung bawat unit. And I started from there. Kasi may mga times na hindi ko alam kung anong kailangan. Kasi before CBM, alam ko na no? Kabisado ko na. Pero ito actually hindi naman buong university, buong academics division, I still need to know them, no? When I say know them, not as a person, but yung bawat department, bawat needs, no? Kasi ako, I'm more into business, hospitality. I don't know with regards to the other colleges, no? Although may idea ako, pero hindi pa malalim. So, yun ang una kong ginawa, no? And sa time, ni-ready ko yung sarili ko na talagang if I need to work overtime, at times, I'll do it, no? Kasi call ng ano yun ng trabaho. Pero, of course, every day I pray that kung may ano man ang i-prepare mo ako, tulungan mo ako na magawa ko yung dapat kong gawin for this day. Yun nga, kaya sabi ko, I work each day with prayers and I trust my team. Yun. Isa na secret siguro, na hindi na secret ngayon. No. I trust the team. When I say team, the ACAD team. I trust their commitment. I trust their expertise. I trust their care and their goal, no, for the respective programs. Kasi kung titingnan mo siya, ang laki-laki, hindi ko naman pwede talagang bantayan yan lahat, no? Talagang ang talagang susi diyan yung mga katrabaho. The deans, shout out ko sa kanila. Hello sa inyong lahat. Mga deans ng St. Paul program chairpersons, sila. Kasi sila yung mas nakakaalam sa mga colleges and departments nila. And I trust them. Yung tipong, I can work peacefully because at the back of my mind, I know they are working so hard. I know they are doing the right things at the right place at the right time. Yun. Malaking bagay yon, yung mapanatag ka. Kasi kahit pa paano, no, yung stress nababawasan na, no? Tapos magme-message na sila, "Dok, okay na. Na-submit ko na yung ganito." 'Di ba? Yung ganung pakiramdam. So, I am blessed to have a very very competent academic team. No? Na pwede ko silang hindi naman pabayaan, pero I know that they can do their work and responsibilities very well. It's a very big factor, ABS-CBN.
Ayun. So alam mo na, ABS-CBN ang gagawin.
Oo, alam mo na.
Yes. Thank you,
ABS-CBN, for that question.
Thank you, ABS-CBN.
Next.
Next
Yan.
question. Dalawa na lang. Para
na tong face off.
Cheng.
Ayan na, Cheng.
Oh, Cheng. Ikaw ang nagwagi.
Hello po.
Hello, Cheng.
Nice to meet you po.
Nice to meet you.
So, yung question ko po is, who is your role model po? And what point in your life nyo po nasabi na siya po yung best role model for you po?
Siguro dalawa, no? Yung isa sa family and yung isa sa work. No? Sa family, it's my father. Talagang, kasi ang father ko, my parents are still alive. So that's why talagang every day, yun ang prayer ko, thank you Lord, no? Talagang, kasi nakikita pa nila yung progress ko, di ba, yung ganon. But going back, no, I see my father as the role model, both as a father, as a husband of my mother, and as a career man, no? Naging siya, he was not born with a silver spoon, no? He was a working student at talagang iginapang niya sa sarili niya hanggang sa makatapos siya. Nag-aaral sa gabi, nagtatrabaho sa umaga. Pero tumutulong pa rin siya sa parents niya and all, no? Sa mga kapatid niya. And then after that, siya din yung career person na nagsimula, no, from the bottom. Talagang he rose from the ranks. Sabi niya, yung integrity, napakataas ng ano niya na. Kasi para sa kanya, yung pangalan mo, alagaan mo. No? Yan kasi hindi mo mapapalitan yan. Ikaw yan. No? At siya rin nagturo sa akin na mag-manage ng finances. Siya din yung nagturo sa akin na kung paano makisama. Hanggang sa huli, no? Kaya kinukonsider ko siya no na role model ko kasi hindi siya he was not rich, no? Pero iginapang yung sarili niya hanggang sa makatapos, nagtrabaho, nagsimula as clerk, nagsimula as contractual, nagbilang ng taon bago naging regular, tapos na-promote. So modesty aside, nung nag-retire siya, na-reach niya yung peak. You know? Kaya parang sabi ko, wow, no? Hindi niya yun nakuha just because ibinigay lang sa kanya basta. He worked hard for those achievements. So, siya yung role model ko sa family. No? Sa work naman, the late Mrs. Kahulaw, I always say this, no? Mrs. Kahulaw was the program chairperson of HRM when I was a student. Lang sa naging faculty ako, siya yung nagsabi sa akin na magturo ka. Tapos, nag-apply nga ako. After nag-apply na ako, natanggap ako, sabi niya, Grace, ikaw na magiging chair. Sabi ko, ma'am naman. Pero, sabi niya, kaya mo yan. Kaya mo yan. Hindi po, hindi, kaya mo yan. There is that conviction, sinasabi niya na, andito lang ako. Parang siya kasi yung, mother ko sa school. Kasi, practically grew up like, HRM student ako. Siya na yung, for those who were my age, siya yung nagluluto sa Nestle. Yung sa TV, nagde-demo sa Nestle culinary demo. Kayo hindi nyo naiinabot siguro yun, no? But during my time, siya yun. Siya yung lagi nagde-demo na, bago pa nyo nakilala sila, chef, yung mga chefs ngayon, mga celebrity chefs. Siya na yung chef, Boy Logro. Bago nyo nakilala yan, siya yung time na yun. No? Wala siyang masters, but she was an excellent mother, excellent wife, an excellent mentor, and one of the best cooks I've ever known. Grabe. So talagang siya, motherly. So siya siguro, no? Siya yung nag-boost ng confidence ko that time.
Yes, thank you very much.
Kasi hindi ako nag-mention sa corporate kasi sa corporate kasi marami, kumbaga parang bits and pieces na itong taong to, ito kinontribute niya, ito. Wala akong makonsider na isang tao na nandun sa kanya lahat, no? But with Mrs. Kahulaw, everything was there.
Yun.
Yung testimony ni Doc Grace, Doc Brian, no, in-affirm niya yung sinabi natin kanina during the introduction, di ba?
Yes.
That our teachers are really our inspiration and mothers, no? They are like mothers who really inspire, who really care, lahat nandun na angel.
Yes.
Those people who you know have your best interest in mind. Parang ganun siya, di ba? Ang galing. Thank you, Cheng, ha? So, syempre, alam na natin yung last na magtatanong.
Syempre, di ba? Siya na yan.
Yes.
Jasmine.
Welcome, Jasmine.
Hello po, Doc. Nice to meet you po.
Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine.
So, yung akin naman po, hindi na siya question. Bali, request po siya. So, is it okay po na magkwento po kayo about sa stories nyo nung student leader life nyo po sa St. Paul? So, go back memory lane po tayo, Doc.
Okay. In St. Paul na lang kasi baka pag elementary, abutin tayo ng alas 12, no? But kidding aside, no, I started as a student leader as a class officer. Naging class vice president. Ito matandaan ko, no, nung time na 4th year na kami, vice president ako. Tapos, biglang nag-back out yung president. May gano'n na kami noon, may nagba-back out. So, anong nangyari? By virtue of position, So ako yung naging president
Automatic.
ulit.
Oo.
Oo. That was my second year. I cannot really forget that there was this one teacher, hindi ko na lang mention ang name, HRM ako noon na. Dahil ako yung class president, so laging ako yung tinatawag niya. Nung time na yon, uso naman ng text na noon, no? Miss Emmy, backupan mo ko ha. Uso na naman ng text noon. Hindi naman to yung tipong ano pa, yung malalaki. Meron na noon yung Nokia na yung
Yung
mga
parang pang
iba-ibang kulay.
parang pang kaskas ng yelo, ganun ba yun, Doc?
Ay, hindi
Yung
naman.
makakapal.
Grabe
Yung
ka
nakamamatay.
naman.
Hindi naman.
Grabe ka naman. Yung mga baan. Meron na naman yung Nokia na ano ba yun? Yung
Yung parang
32.
pocket bell.
Grabe ka.
Parang hindi ko yata naabutan yan, Doc
Grabe
Grace.
naman
Erase,
kayo. Erase na yan. Hindi, yung time na uso na yung phone, tapos na may text, may SMS na. So, yan. Kasi dati inabutan ko pa yung merong card, phone card. Inabutan ko pa yon. Tapos tawag ka para pager or ano. Tapos, sumikat na Nokia. Ba't ka napunta sa Nokia ang sinasabi ko? Anyway, yun yung time na yung faculty na yun, di kinuha yung number ko. Sabi niya, may I get your number para if ever may instructions ako, tatawagan na. Ang nangyari, ako yung nagkabaliktad. Ako yung tumatawag ng tumatawag. Ang phone niya was smart. Tapos nakaset up yung phone niya na pag tinawagan mo, tapos parang baka naka-offer something, may sasagot. Yung parang merong yung pala kumakarga rin yun ng load. Kasi nung time na syempre, hindi pa ako nagtatrabaho, estudyante pa lang ako, di prepaid pa noon. Naubos ang load ko. Kasi tawag ako ng tawag, hindi ko siya ma-reach. Tapos merong, yun nga yung may nagsasalita na, cannot be reached. Yung pala, kumakarga na pala yun. Sabi ko, naubos ang load ko. Tapos, the following day, sabi niya, bakit daw hindi ko siya kinokontak? So, medyo parang, ako na, parang, naku, patay. Natatakot ako kasi sabi kong ganyan, marami siyang i-instruct sa akin, etc. Sabi ko, sir, actually po, naubos yung load ko, nakakakontak sa inyo. Kaya lang, hindi ko, sabi niya, sorry, I forgot kasi basta may sinabi siyang problema sa line. Anyway, sabi niya, ito yung mga instruct ko. In short, para na rin yan siya nag-lecture. O sabihin mo sa classmate mo ha, ito yung chapter 1, ito yung chapter 2. Tapos, pakisabi mo na rin sa kanila, ito yung mga requirements. Sir, ako na lang kaya, sir. Although hindi ko sinabi yun, syempre, baka bumagsak ako. Ang sabi niya, kasi you're the class president, di ba? Sabi niya, ikaw nang bahala dyan ha, kasi meron akong meeting. He is a part-time by the way, no? Kaya meron siyang ibang work. So sabi ko, ganito ba talaga ang role ng isang president, class president? Yung tipong parang ikaw na yung teacher. But I realized, that was also a test to me. No? Later ko na lang na-realize yun, na-test pala sa akin yun, na resilience, una, patience. Diba? Number 2, resilience. And number 3, respect to authority. Kasi you cannot be a leader if you don't know how to respect authority. Teacher ko siya. Never ko, although yung mga sinabi ko sa inyo, sa loob-loob ko lang yun, pero hindi ko yung sinabi talaga sa kanya. Sabi ko, opo sir. Yun lang natatandaan ko, sinabi ko, opo sir, noted po, opo sir. Uso na nun ang noted nung time na yon. Uso na ang noted nun. Oo. Sabi ko, noted po sir. Yun na. Okay, sige, salamat. I-update mo na lang. Yun, respect the authority. Yung kahit na parang nagtataka ko sa sarili ko, parang ako pa ba gagawa? Pero never kong sinabi sa kanya, sir, kayo nga po, hindi ako nangatwiran, hindi ako nagreklamo. I just said, opo sir, noted po. Yun. Because he's my teacher. Ganun kasi ang ko nun, yung respect. No? So, patience, kasi may mga bagay na hindi natin kontrolado. As a student, time management, yan, no? Napaka-importante. As a student leader, hindi biro pagsamahin mo ang aral at student leader work. It's really challenging. I can really relate myself, no, to that. There was a time pa nga na pumupunta pa ako sa bahay ng ibang kagrupo ko o ka-officer ko just to plan things para lang pag-usap. Kasi bakit ako pumupunta? Tataka kayo. Alam ba, ako yung president, ako pa yung pupunta sa kanila. Kasi mga bahay nila magkakalapit. I was from Valenzuela. So ako yung malayo. Alangan naman daw sila pang pumunta sa akin. O, kita nyo naman, di ba? How fair. Di ba? So, ang nangyari, sabi, dahil ikaw yung medyo geographically nahiwalay
Oo.
sa amin, kasi sila magkakatabi, ikaw na lang ang pumunta. O sige, sacrifice. Ganun talaga eh.
Oo.
Pero kung i-insist ko, hindi akong president, kayong pumunta dito. Diba? Hindi ganun eh. No, you have to look at things holistically, no? Welfare ni
Flexibility.
bawat isa. Flexibility, I agree, no? So yan, no, Jasmine, no, bukod dun sa teacher, yan yung mga pwede ko sigurong i-share na mga experiences ko when I was a student. Punta ako ng bahay, ng mga ka-officers ko. Ako yung presidente, ha? Imagine niyo, ako yung pumunta sa kanila, respect to authority. Yan. Kasi nung time na yun, naging president din ako ng HRCP. Yung mga HRM dyan, siguro alam niyo yan. Hotel and Restaurant Circle Polinians. I always work with the moderator. And the moderator namin that time was Chef Doris. If you remember, Chef Doris Crosby. She was my moderator. We keep in touch, lagi kami nag-usap, but the respect is always there.
Yeah.
Hindi nagkakalayo yung edad namin, ha? But the respect is always there because I always put in my mind, she's my teacher. Yun.
May dagdag ko
Beautiful.
lang. Oo, may dagdag ko lang. Ganyan si Doc Grace kasi naturuan siyang rumispeto ng bata siya.
Oo.
Oo, yun yung ano niya, naturuan siya ng tama ng magulang.
Yung-
Nire-respect
oo.
niya yung magulang niya. Kaya paglabas niya ng pamilya, ganun din ang kanyang
Respect.
response, di ba?
Thank you for that. Opo.
Yeah.
Yun.
Mahalaga talaga ma-emphasize yung value na yun, Doc. No? Kasi
Yes.
the value of respect really is timeless, di ba?
Correct,
Parang kahit saan ka
correct.
magpunta, sinong kausap mo, regardless kung
Mm.
teacher ba yan, or kapwa estudyante
I
mo,
agree.
or
I agree.
driver, janitor, kahit sinong makakasalamuha mo, you
Respect.
always
Respect
respect,
talaga.
di ba? Because
Yeah.
by virtue of being a human being, di ba? Dapat lahat tayo marunong rumespeto.
Correct,
More importantly,
correct.
sa ating teachers.
Correct.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you,
Diba?
Jasmine, ha? Ganda
Thank you,
ng
Jasmine, for that
question.
beautiful
Yes.
questions.
Oo,
Lahat
meron
sila,
kami-
maganda yung questions nila lahat.
May last call.
May pahabol
Last
ata si
call,
Absi.
may
Hindi nagkuha ng
restaurant.
camera eh.
Talaga tong si Absidin. Ikaw na naman.
Yeah,
Oh.
thank you, Doc, for sharing lahat ng mga characteristics being a leader, not only in like the student setup, like student government, but also in the academe. So this time naman po, we would like to ask, what are the joys of being a role model in an official institution? So kanina kasi challenges eh. Ngayon naman, what
Positive naman. Okay. Siguro, madaming joys, pero ang isa sa talagang nakakapaggaya sa akin is when others appreciate what I do. Yun siguro. Kasi you do things out of love eh. No? Walang return yan eh. Kumbaga technically dapat walang return, no?
Oo.
But if people will say, I become like this because of you, thank you very much. Yun na yun. Para that's the pain na, kumbaga technically speaking, no? So yun ang greatest joy, yung people appreciate, what you have done. Not necessarily what you have done to them, but in general. Yun. Yun siguro, one of the greatest joys that I have.
Yan. So hindi lahat sakripisyo, marami ring saya.
Meron
Okay.
din, of course.
Yes. Thank you, Absidi, ha?
Yes. Thank you,
This is
Absidi.
for your huling hirit na tanong.